Hello guys, and welcome to another era of chaos video. Guys, after I have been collecting resources, I finally did it. I have my first adjutant to level 40, and this guy happens to be Roland. I tested this guy in Duel of Champions, and yeah, because of him I was getting pretty good results. One can say that I also used other adjutants, that is true, but even if I removed the other two adjutants in Duel of Champions and I used just Roland, also I was achieving pretty great stuff. So today what I did is I finally got him to level 40. I spent some diamonds in the process. I don't really remember how much, but I would say probably something about 10,000. So I spent a lot to get him to level 40. Was it worthy? As you can see, I'm currently doing a comparison of before and after Roland 40. You can see that the giant strikes a little bit faster compared to before, because once again, a 30% chance is applied on his basic attack speed. It's not like 30% on the already increased attack speed. It is 30%, 36 or something, based on his basic attack speed. So it is really good, but point is, I wouldn't say that this is the best thing to do in the beginning. I wanted to do this so I can test how valuable this would be in long term. I spent 10,000 diamonds, and now I can say that it wasn't really the best investment in the game. So if you're wondering whether to spend that much diamonds on specific adjutant, granted I don't have every single adjutant level 40, but specifically when it comes to Roland, he's okay, very strong adjutants, but it is kind of, let's say, debatable whether it is worth spending all the diamonds in order to get him to level 40 as fast as possible. What you can do instead is you can go to every single adjutant that's worth, every single adjutant is going to use, and every single adjutant gives attack or defense, and you can get them all to level 10 first, because by doing that you're going to increase the stats of your main heroes. For example, let's say that you have 5 adjutants and you want to increase, and let's say that all of them give attack. If you get them all to level 10, it is much cheaper when it comes to resources, and this means you can get plus 50 attack on every single hero you own, and that's pretty cool. This is going to be much cheaper than getting one adjutant to level 30, for example, because after level 30 to level 40 you need 5 scrolls or tomes, whatever this currency was called, in order to progress, and level 39 to level 40 requires 10 of them. So it is really expensive, trust me guys. In addition, I actually tested Roland adjutant on Zeron. I wasn't really impressed. It is true that Zeron Devil gets really crazy in the first few seconds, but if the enemy has something to, let's say, survive the initial burst, in a lot of cases the enemy will have Judicator, then this buff is kind of lost, and you need to have some other way to keep giving high morale to Devil. And in a lot of cases in Zeron formation you won't have that. So if you want to troll, I would say that you can try having Roland at level 40 with Zeron. I mean, Roland as adjutant with a Zeron formation, and that would be kind of okay. However, there are much better adjutants for Zeron. I just wanted to mention that I tested this guy and it worked pretty good. In addition, when it comes to Astro and why Roland is so good for Astro formation, it is simple. The main damage dealer for Astro is the Giant, and Roland increases the attack speed of the Giant at level 40 with further 36%. I'm not quite sure whether it includes the additional boost that Roland gets at level 20. I'm not quite sure, but even if it doesn't, then it's 36% in additional attack speed, and that's really huge. Still, once again, if you're wondering whether it is worth getting this specific adjutant to level 40 as fast as possible, spending diamonds in the process, I would say that it is not that worth. So be advised, don't spend a lot on adjutants unless you have unless you're certain that the adjutant you're going to get will add tons of value. To be honest, I was almost certain that this is going to happen to Roland, because I had pretty good success in Duel of Champions, but it wasn't really the case once I had Roland and once I tested him out of Duel of Champions. When it comes to him being the adjutant, of course, it wasn't the case, and I didn't have huge success. and that's really unfortunate, but it is what it is. Anyways, from now on I will do what I mentioned in the beginning. I will identify the most valuable adjutants that I need to develop in the future, such as Catherine, for example, for Castle, such as the guy from Castle, Kendall, because he's going to be pretty good for my Devil and my Zero formation. So I probably am going to get him to 4 stars tomorrow, and I'll start developing him as well. Also, I want to get Korvac to level 4 because he's a very versatile adjutant, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to identify those heroes and we'll start getting them to level 10 each, as long as they get good bonuses in the process, such as attack or defense, bonuses that I can use to every single hero in the game. Once I'm able to do that, I'm going to get them to level 20 each, level 30 each, and after that I will try to get them to level 40, unless the bonus they provide at level 40 is a game changer. In Roland's case, I would say that it's very strong, but it isn't a game changer, because after all, if you have high morale, it will increase drastically the attack speed of whoever is affected by high morale, and if you have Roland, it will give certain bonus on top of it, but the difference between both is not really that huge. Once again, it is very strong, but at least when it comes to my opinion, it wasn't a game changer for me. Even though my giant is the strongest unit in the server thanks to the emblems he has, still currently, if you can see, I'm trying to fight the strongest Astro in the server, who is almost about 2 million power above me, and once in every 3 or 4 attempts I can beat him. Before I got Roland, I could beat him once in every 5 or 6 attempts, so at least I can say that I'm doing twice better, but still it is not a game changer, and this is really sad. I expected it to be. I invested a lot of diamonds in the process, but in the end it didn't pay off. So once again, if I have to repeat myself over and over again, if you want to spend a lot of diamonds into getting specific adjutants to level 40 as soon as possible, you have to make sure that this adjutant is going to be worth it. If you're not certain, then just don't do it. Just get other adjutants to level 10, to level 20, to level 30 first, because you can get the boost of defense and attack, something that every single hero needs. And once you are done with it, then try to get the best adjutant to level 40, because after all, once again, it is strong, but it's not a game changer. It's not worth spending thousands of diamonds on it. Okay guys, this is going to be all from me for today. See you next time. Take care and stay safe.
Perfect.